So it's been a rather busy week. For some reason, I decided to try and build a no-code drag and drop editor using my design system components. So these are web components all on the left. And ultimately, it's a tool to build web-based products. Yeah, and it's quite flexible. We can just drag and drop, and we do need to adjust properties here and there to ensure the layout is how we expect it. So we can pop that there. We can drag that in there. Now we can maybe make that a small container size, center it. So you can kind of see how it works. Maybe let's put maybe a button inside here. Maybe we could right align it. So we'd probably pop that in there, and then we want to place that there. Then we want to ensure this one is end, and maybe we could say save. Pop that there. It is in the wrong order, but what we can do is place that there and that will reorder it. I haven't really put too much effort into reordering at the moment, so it's kind of cool how you can work around it. And we'll just make that the tertiary, and we can look at that. It is in a card, so that is a mistake. So I mean, let's address that. It is really intuitive. Yeah, it's I'm a little bit blown away myself. Just what I've been able to do here. I had no idea I could do this. Obviously, AI is helping. It helps push me. This isn't what I wanted to show though. I wanted to actually show this AI feature here. It is inspired by the A2 UI. Turns out I already use a structure that is very similar. A2 UI, I'd research it yourself. It's a little bit confusing because it's a mixture of they've got their own web components and then they've got this format that only works for their web components. So ultimately, I think they're just describing how to structure your JSON in a really nice way. Anyway, so I've got access to this to AI in my tool right now. I do have Gemini available, but for some reason, the API key is free, but the rate limit is already exceeded, so that's not an option. But anyway, we can switch between Gemini and Grok. Grok is Llama, I believe, and that's what we'll use because it works. So let's hit generate. Look at that. I don't know, I'm a little bit blown away. So we can stretch it, we can inspect it, we can put the container on the page, we can inspect it again, just so we can grab that edge. We can just drag that directly in. Obviously not much change because we want to make the container a little bit smaller. Let's put a V-stack in here. We're going to have to move this down. And then what we can do, start placing these in here. We can turn it off. And you can see that we've got a little bit of space here now. We can add a bit more space, I believe. So let's make it 400. The cool thing about, design tokens, they have, they're staged against a scale that we have. So find one that works, right? One that has the right amount of white space. I feel that might be okay, but what we want to do is now look at the outer layer because we want maybe a different spacing. So, we could do 400, but we do have flexibility to, maybe choose something a little bit different. Now, we probably don't want the button full width like this. So what we could do is we need to maybe put an H stack in there. We can do that. Inspect. Now it's on the left. It is good practice to have it on the right. Oh, so let's put it on the end. And we probably want to cancel button right. So let's do that too. And again, it's in the wrong spot, so you can just pop that there. We can make that cancel.